Hello everyone and welcome back to another another live stream here on the Hermitcraft server. I always derp at some point. Decode Josh says, good morning, beautiful day today. Not where I am, it's raining. So it's kind of like hot and humid, but way more bearable than it's been recently. Not that it's been that bad. Right, I'm sitting down at my desk because I've had a busy morning and we're going to jump straight into a live stream just because I actually quite like that sometimes. Works out pretty well. I added a little staircase here. I think what I'm going to do is create a bedroom in this area and then maybe connect it up to these areas too. Anyway, just a little thing that I did, a little opening there. Today we're going to work over at Loglands. By the way, I got a hot bevy. I'd absolutely appreciate some tea reminders in about 5 or 6 minutes. Dante Redeye, thank you for your 52 months, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Here's a question. Do I have sea pickles? Wait, they might be in here. Because they emit light. Okay, we've got sea pickles, that's good. We're going to need bone meal. Well, actually, we're going to have plenty of bone meal while we're going. Going to need redstone. See, look, I'm trying to think things through. I'm trying to be smart. Going to need some coral blocks. Got enough of those. Going to need a couple of leaves. I know that. Welcome to everyone tuning in. Thank you for all the morning messages and hellos. Rin, you got demolished in the thunderstorm. That sounds like it sucks. Hopefully you're indoors and getting warm. Charlieite BHL, thank you for 6 months. Extreme on a rainy morning. It's rainy here too. Rainy here too. Thank you so much. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, need a couple of those. Gonna need some water sources. Smooth stone, I think, is another thing. Probably going to need plenty of this. And once again, I'm reminded, I really need to make a furnace array soon. Like, it's a bit of a joke how I'm still using that one over at Loglands. I mean, that's probably where I'll build a big furnace array, but it's still kind of a joke. I'm going to need some copper bulbs. 7? Whew. None up here. Very little copper in those boxes. They've barely been organised. Audius87, good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Star Knight, welcome to the stream. The Life of L. Welcome everyone tuning in, saying hello. Pickles, chicken nugs, yep, pickles. What pickle will you pick from all the pickles in the land? I picked the sea pickle. Yeah, copper bulbs. So that means blaze rods. I'm learning that, you know, with this setup, there's like combos of items that you're going to have to remember. Like flowers is okay because I've got one type of flower there. But then there's like things that need to be grouped together. And it's just, I don't know, it just feels like this here. You got both in there. I might forget that at some point. Like I've been struggling a little bit to fully identify everything all the time. So anyway, I don't think there's one related to brewing here actually. And if I want to make more copper bulbs, I'm going to need this and redstone, I think, as well as copper. That's how it works, isn't it? Don't really have a lot of copper. I guess I'll probably end up making some over there. Anyway, the ones that we have will get us through. Yeah, then I need comparators, pistons, water sources, hoppers. I don't think anything else out of the ordinary. Usually we get over there and find out that I've forgotten, you know, the 3 most obvious things ever. X, you didn't bring your sanity. Oh, you idiot. Rambling PJ, thank you so much for 37 months. Greatly appreciated, my dude. Tier 3 as well. Thank you so much for the tier 3. I'm assuming you're on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server, which we're going to do a tour for soon. It was going to be this Friday, but then I realized that's Minecraft's 15-year anniversary, so I might be doing something for that. But we'll be touring on the server soon. If you didn't know Rambling, you can go to xisumavoid.com/get whitelisted and hook your Minecraft account up. Yeah, I've been carrying around with me the copper that I've been collecting on my travels, here and there and everywhere. So we shall mine this. We shall. What time is it for me, says Cozy Roses? It's 10 to 11. 10 to 11. The week sleeps this morning, Xisuma. Morning, welcome. It's Norsa says, goodness, it must be raining everywhere. I don't think it would be raining everywhere. I don't think that's ever happened. Becca11, thank you ever so much for 43 months. Just relishing the title, Morning X. What did I set the title to again? Pickle the Pickles? It's a good title. You know, I came up with it in like half a second. Hey, Dark Lord Jamish, thank you ever so much for the Prime. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Gonna be doing some redstone on camera again today. That fated thing. That fated thing. Let's put these up nice and even. Uh-huh. How do you craft now that I think about it. Okay, let's type in bulb. It is with blocks. It is with blocks. Cool, cool. Cool. We can come back to that when we need it. For now, though, we're going to head over here. And, that thing should not be running. Dang it, I think that might have been my mistake, actually. Yeah, this has been switched on. How are we doing for bone meal then? Has it filled it all the way up? Is it waste? Oh my god. It's been running and wasting. Look. We're filled to the brim with bone meal. That's fine. That's fine. So, the next bit that we're building here, by the way, is... Right, it's going to be these two barrels. This here, I don't think there's enough room to squeeze in a sea pickle farm. So I think what I might do is put like a bone block and white dye farm. Or crafting station, or whatever you want to call it, right? That's what's probably going to go into there. Right, we will need a working area back here. Since there's already a crafting bench, that makes this a little more straightforward. In fact, I'm going to be sort of using the space to the right of me. So this is where we're going to lay down the chest monster that is an inevitability, right? This will be for the random junk that we pick up along the way. Beta and Daniel, 39 months. What is 5 toes? This is not your foot. My foot. Okay, yeah, I guess that works. I guess that works. There in chat says, hello gamers. Welcome gamers. Morning Xisuma, going to be listening in while I finish out this art commission. Cool, cool. Where are my tea reminders in chat? Come on, y'all. 9 minutes. We're 9 minutes in. You got to help me with this. I'm terrible. Oh, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I do love a good cup of tea. I do love a good cup of tea. Right. But you knew that already, didn't you? You knew that already. Barrels. Barrels is the thing that I'm thinking of. We need 2 of them. They're going to go right there. Face this way, yeah. And then we extend our little behind the scenes area. Need some torches out here too. Peeps, I've been ever so like inspired and motivated for Hermitcraft lately. I've had like a... Like, I didn't feel like I lost my wind. I feel like I got like a second wind. Interesting stream title, says Cuplex. How is it interesting? Describe why it is interesting to you. I want to know. Pickle the pickles, right? Dumb question, but have you scrolled down in chat? You'll have to say what you mean by that, because... Like, I can't scroll my chat, so it just displays the latest messages. Like, what is the latest message you see, Bear? The last one I see is the Cuplex message. Okay, Becca doing a dirt face? No, that's not in my chat. You are reading messages from way earlier in the stream. Right, okay. I think my chat widget is broken then. I noticed it was slow. I was like reading the messages coming through one by one. Let's try and use Twitch's chat, which is usually awful. Although apparently this one's worse today. Let's see if we can avoid some double audio. Yep. Okay. Stream chat popping out. Hey, we've got a hype train going on! Not that I knew about it. I guess I'll know about it today. How do I pop it out? This is what's so annoying. I forget every time. Is there a pop out? Oh, I'm sure there's a way to pop it out. Pop out chat. There it is. Okay, I got it. Woo! Yay! Hey, right, I can see my Twitch chat, which means I can see a lot less of it. But the other one wasn't working today. Let's see how many messages I missed. It looks like a lot. Dang, I can't even scroll. Okay, so for anyone who sent a message in like the last 10 minutes, I probably didn't see it. Let's see if the other one's caught up as well. Yeah, no, the other one is still going way slow. Crazy. I don't know why. It's lagging really far behind. Penelope Sky, thank you so much for 21 months. That's a long while. Excited for a server tour. Might give me an incentive to finish a project. Cool. You need an incentive? Well, there's one. We're going to be showing stuff off. If anyone could say one thing to him, what would it be, says TBN Wrangle. I would say, if anyone could say one thing to him, like you just did. Oh my god, he's getting sarky already again. Already sarky, jeez. Okay, that'll probably do for now. This is where we're going to actually be building. So the row of blocks across here, of course, and then something to represent the sea pickle. I think what we're going to do is leave a space there and put a skeleton in it. Like have a skelly bob here, and that represents the farm that we're going to build. I thought that would be a cool idea. Guess we're going to need our frog lamps again. And then the sea pickle one needs to be waterlogged. Still warming up that morning voice over here. About to make your math final exam and calming my nerves by watching the stream. Well, good luck, my dude, and, you know, don't overthink it. Relax a little. You know, try your best. Because your best is all you can do. As long as you give it your best go, you know. You can leave all the if, buts, and maybes at the door. Let's see. Frog lamps, didn't I say? Okra. These are very nice additions into the game. I do like them. But, you know, they can just keep adding stuff and then we'll find ways to do cool things with them. That's basically this game. So yeah, we're going to have a sea pickle bit right here. So I'm probably going to need like a coral block with water around here somewhere. Oh, well that was a failed jump. Like coral block, water, glass in front. Yeah, so we need some black stained glass. Another part of the project here. The chest monster expands. We need like a chest monster expanding sound, don't we? By the way, I think my other chat has now frozen too. Mods, what's the latest message you see? Oh, Penelope says my Twitch chat is broken also. Yeah, it looks like both my chats are just like slowing down to a halt. Oh wait, now my other one's doing better. Crappy Toast doing a tea emote. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know where that is on both of these chats. Let's refresh. Can I refresh it? Can I refresh this? Dude, looks like chat is being twitchy today. What's the refresh button? Oh wait, hang on, that'll do. No? Reload page. Oh my god. It's busted. It's busted. Well, my other one is now working a little... Okay, it looks like my other one all of a sudden caught up. Twitch chat servers are sad. Okay. Seems to be so. Well, you're gonna have to put in... You're gonna have to put in some big questions in chat today then, because you're gonna have to send me on a waffle. Because it don't look like I can read many messages. When they come through, you know. You gotta give me... I was gonna say hours of material, but that would be a whole stream. You know what I'm getting at. Right, let's do that. Gonna need some waffle material. Riffraff says, I think my chat is working fine. Well, I got 2 of them open, and it definitely feels like unbelievably slow. And my mods are reporting messages I haven't seen to me yet, so something's up. Okay, that'll do, right. Now I think I'm just going to go ahead and clear out all of this space, because we need to start thinking about what's... Copper? I mine copper. I mined that, I'll take it. Looks like there's a lot of it too. Yeah, we'll go as high as that. Yeah, I want my other pick. Dude, my chat hasn't moved like an inch in a while now. YOLO Boy says my chat looks really slow for a hermit. I mean, we've got 400 peeps tuned in. There's no way it's this slow. Even on a slow day, you're not gonna go like 5 minutes and get one message, which seems to be what's happening at the moment. What did I say? I need the fortune pick here. Need some good fortune. The copper is just everywhere. I was getting so much of it when we were mining earlier. Because it's just all over the place. So whenever you're doing like a project underground, you're clearing out some space, you're going to get your hands on some copper. Not an issue. But now we need this for bulbs and for other things too, I guess. I mean, mods, if you want to chat to me, this might just be your day. Maybe I'll just open... I'm going to go open a channel on my Discord. That's how I'll do it. Okay. I'm gonna take our supporter chat on the Discord. I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna call it X is streaming. ask chat here. There you go. Someone's already typing. There we go. I guess it's like a, you know, unfortunately Discord peeps only today, but this other Twitch is so bad. Like whatever's going on, we're not going to have a chat without them. So thank you to all the supporters. Becca says morning. Couple says what happened. I might refrain from reading names just in case like your Discord name is different or something like that. I'll try and actually refrain a bit there. Got some good morning messages coming through. So if you're on our Discord server, what is this thing here? There's like a gap. Oh, it's like a leftover cave. Interesting. We got the Evil X Boop now. Feels weird looking to my left instead of my right for chat. It's a weird reflex. Twitch chat broke. This is the new Twitch chat. Yeah, Becca. There. It is. It is. Beth says, Becca, excuse me. Well, you got a hidden username. I saw the B, and then I was like, wait a minute, the color's different. Cut me some slack. I've got to twist my head to the left instead of the right. Do you know how much that confuses me? Do you know how much that confuses me? Remember who's streaming, okay? Oh, there's a little bit more, is there? Takes care of that. The derp got confused. I did. Come on. Cut me some slack. Right, I think I'm just going to carve out this little bit here and then we're good. This should give us plenty of space for the project. Which I fully anticipate will take the whole of the stream, because that's usually how long it takes. I kind of like the idea of extending this too, even if not necessary. Oh, I should smell up some more of this stuff while I'm over here, actually. That's a really good idea. Really good idea. Imagine having 3 screens, says Penelope Sky. Honestly, I will say this. I've said it before. 3 is overkill. If I for some reason had to build like another computer setup from scratch, like I couldn't keep my monitors, I would not go with 3. I would go with 2. Like, 2's just, I don't know. For 2 is just right. 3 just feels like a little too much. Is essentially what I'm getting at. Ella says, my brother says hi to everyone. That is a lot of people to say hi to. A lot of people. It's not the only stream with issues. Another person can't play alerts when someone's subscribed. Oh, well, Twitch is having a twitchy day. Haha, throwing shade at Impulse now, says Gaming Science. If we're joking, we're joking. I'm not throwing shade at anyone. I've chatted with the Hermits about it. I think B-Dubs uses 3 monitors, and he's like, no way, man. I need all 3. And that's fine. But for me, I don't know. 3 just feels a little bit over the top. I feel like most of the time I can get them... Like, actually, right now when I'm streaming, it's like I need about 2.5 for streaming. If I didn't have my Twitch mod chat only on, then it would just be 2. Would be all I need. So I've just found that, like... 2 works really well. It's like the thing you're doing and the other stuff you might need to see. But that put onto 2 monitors just feels a bit much. Viren Runner, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Mucho appreciate. Hope you're enjoying the stream, my dude. Well, we know that subscribing is working, unless that's like 1 out of many. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... Oh, it makes 4. Nice. Oh, I've got overflow. How good is that? I've got some overflow. Right, and now we got more of the smooth stone smelting up for this operation. That's good, that's good, that's good. I think I'm actually going to have to remove more of that up there, aren't I? Because these contraptions. Yeah. We need to clear out some more space. Okay, that's cool. As long as we know what we're doing. Oh, they need to be aged. Ugh. I go put them in the aging room later, I guess, then. That's what will happen with that. It's been a while since I heard this one. I like it, though. Yeah, let's hop around up top, then. So, yeah, you can see it's going to go as high as this. So, like... I still need that scaffolding there. I've got a weird feeling that I do. Nah, we'll be alright without it. I have 3 phones. I use 2 now. Does that count? Maybe? I don't know. Multitasking with phones? Haven't really thought about that much. Okay, where are we at? Let's take out, like, around here. I have a feeling we're going to encounter some copper again. Look at Duet display. You can use your iPad as a second screen or a sidecar if it's a Mac. Oh, see, that's another thing. I actually have a Stream Deck and an iPad in front of me as well for all the extra little buttons and stuff you can press on a stream and play animations, you know. I have that. We don't have a Twitchy emote to play, which the amount of times it ends up being a bit twitchy, I think would be a worthy use of an emote. Gonna go a bit further, I think. While we're here. Oh, I've noticed chat is also in slow mode, is that right? Have I done this to the right spot? Oh, yeah, don't go breaking contraptions, X. Gotta be careful. Kind of looks like I need to get up there and mine some more as it goes. 5 seconds usually to avoid spam. Got you. Chat is always in slow mode. Right, thank you. Right, what's the talky topic for today, peeps? You know, I don't have much going on in my brain. I finished reading the Free Body Problem trilogy books. I like the ending. It's not too over the top. I don't know, like a lot of stories, like they tend to like wrap everything up in a bow or end on like a high or a happy note. This one kind of like leaves you thinking about the whole story, which I thought was kind of good. Yeah, totally engrossed by it. Absolutely love those books. The third one is definitely the best. It just kind of gets better the more you keep going with it, I find. Really sucks you in, it's good. Hydrate says B ... That's a different. That's not Bear. That's someone else. I want to get into reading again. I'm considering trying an audiobook instead. Give it a try, my dude. Have I watched any good movies recently? Yeah, I watched a really great one. Another A24 movie. What was it called? In the Shade or something like that. It's a World War II movie, but it was so different from what you'd normally expect of a movie, especially a World War II movie. It's one of these like fly on the wall. Everything's very kind of like normal. All the dialogue between characters is very sort of like you were, you know, just going through your day to day. It immediately made me think of like when you watch movies, you almost forget it because it's a movie, you're being told a story, but the way characters talk is always to like advance the story and give you the information, and it's really actually unrealistic a lot of the time. It's just very I don't know. Yeah, you know what I'm on about. It's just that movie talk, right? And like, no one really talks like that in real life. Can X not see our usernames? E, you have blocked your username, so I cannot see it. To be honest, it helps to know who's saying what, says JSTP. Rainbow says, X reads, I need to get back into reading. I read, air quotes, audiobooks. So, yeah. Monkey Man is on my to-watch list, says Sugget to me. I don't know if I want to see that one. It didn't get me too excited, the trailer for it. But isn't like Jordan Peele or someone involved? It had a name involved that made me go, ooh, and then I saw the trailer and I was kind of like, don't know about this one. I might go watch the Mad Max movie at the cinema. But I gotta say, like, I'm kind of just initially put off by it just being what it is, I guess, you know, like another installment in the Mad Max world. Maybe what I'll do with that one is just kind of wait to see what the reviews are like. If the reviews come in and they're all raving about it, then I'll be like, yeah, I'm probably going to enjoy this. But I think I just have a bit of suspicion it might be a bit too much of a rehash of what they've already done. Ferosa, isn't it called? Looks like chat is catching back up now. Challenger's best film out right now, says Axel. I saw that one, and it's a bit of a drama, isn't it? Like a character piece thing. So that, you know, that always vibes with me. B is liking the Orang music. Very nice. Cool. Yeah, I think our chat is back. Let me check both to see if they're in sync. Oh yeah, I think we got our regular chat back, you know. What We Do in the Shadows, film not TV show, is always a good watch. I think I've seen that one. Anyhoozle, right, so cactus comes in, cactus gets smelted, doobry doobry da. It's all the same contraption that we need to build over here. Especially the doobry doobry da. Don't underestimate that, I'll tell you. Where are my composters at, you know? Man needs composting. Also, sea pickle, yes please. Bone meal, somewhere around here, right? Oh, yeah, I can grab that from the source. So, water bucket, sea pickle, we'll do all of that now. And then I was looking for these suckers. Yeah, okay. Let's get started here. Right. Oh, I can see this going a bit naff straight away, to be honest. Yeah, let's do this like a Minecraft pro. Oh, did you see that? I've been playing this game for too long, haven't I? If you can do that, you've been playing this game for too long. Right, so it's not the prettiest thing, but it's there. It's sea pickles. Now we just got to get them into this stuff. This might end up being a little bit awkward. Like I kind of want to like see it slice by slice, you know. So we're actually going to start on this side, I guess. So it's the dropper elevator first. We're going to need comparators, repeaters, droppers. There they are. He keeps calling me B. It's like he's grading us, says C. Where's A then? Where's A on the matter? Fate Endanil says Pro Gamer X is. I'm a pro gamer. Apparently. Someone who doesn't identify as a gamer. Okay, there we go. Let's grab the hibbity hoobity hoppers. So they kind of like come over by one to this sort of space. And then they go back as far as that. That's where our furnace is. Yep. Oh, this is all like evidence that this worked, by the way. Like, we have evidence that that works, so we can use it again. That's allowed. It's not dodgy. It does exactly what we want it to do as we thought it would do it. Yeah, so this thing has the composters on all the way around. Simple enough. Okay, then it's like one goes out, up, and in. That's our observers. Out, up, and in. X doesn't see your name in here. Best to use normal Twitch chat now again. Yeah, should we close the channel? Because we got the regular Twitch back again. I'm a little bit concerned that, like, and in 5 minutes it'll just break again, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna delete the channel for now. Thank you everyone for participating. I've now got the regular mod chat back on that screen. And we've got our other chat over here. I'm going to stand. I feel like I've been sat for too long. Need to drink a bit more tea as well, I think. Tide Charizard says, might be the wrong chat for this, but I've had trouble maintaining my tea kettle. Any ideas? What do you mean wrong chat for that? Clearly I'm streaming tea kettle maintenance. It's what I'm known for. I'm literally the tea kettle maintenance guy. Have you not heard? Yeah, I specialise in this. You've come to the right place. No, you shouldn't Google that. You shouldn't be out there Googling it or looking for videos of advice or reading the manual. No, you should come to a Minecraft Twitch chat. Absolutely. Absolutely you're in the right place. What can I say? So it's 1, 2, 3. This one here. I'm not being sarcastic. Jeez, thinking the worst of me, you lot, all the time. Okay, let's go grab a crafter. And it's actually 9. Okay. Important little detail. There's that bit in place. It goes into a block. There's, yeah, I should keep using the free cam a little bit more. It might save me some hassle. I'm gonna run out of this before long anyway. I love Xisuma's British sarcasm, says King Dark. I'm glad that you do. It is very British, isn't it? Do the British do sarcasm the best? I don't know. I think that's very subjective. Have you tried starting a hermit book club? I have not. I have not tried to do that. My brain can never redstone, says Piplup. Well, today's your unlucky day because I ain't explaining anything right now. I'm just copying. I've already done that. I've already done the explaining of all of this. Okay. Let's see. Redstone, I think redstone, maybe it's just because it's like the way my brain works, but I think redstone is like a lot more, it's a lot simpler than you probably think it is. It just, it gets complex because it's like a simple system that when you try to do things with it, it can become complex. That makes sense. And like I think seeing the end result of redstone, all these complex wires everywhere, that's off-putting. Whereas it shouldn't be. Now, we've got something incorrect already, right? I think. Wait, I think I've just like, yeah, I've misaligned myself here. That's what I've done. Have to hop over here again to hop over the I fell down. Oh dear, this cannot be sustained. Oh no, wait, that is the right box. For some reason I thought I picked up the wrong box. And I've already got a little bit of scaffolding. Didn't know. The kettle is glass with a metal bottom, and I've been trying to remove the stain with bleach. Tired Charizard, tell us more! More details here in this kettle repair lesson of mine. Oh, you're skimping out. I mean, what type of glass is it? You know, what metal is it made out of? What's the brand of bleach? Jeez. I mean, how am I supposed to help you as a kettle repair expert if you're not going to, you know, give us the proper details? Jeez. These people, coming into a gaming Twitch channel chat and not giving me all the details. Can't believe it. Right. The cactus bit is ironically actually going to be a part of the contract. No, it's not. Okay. We're going to have to attach something that detects when this is full to turn off the sea pickle farm. So the cactus here isn't actually a part of what we're doing. I'm not really sure if that changes the layout of anything here, but I'm going to have to just start putting in a few more bits. Like, I don't want to miss anything is the issue. I don't want to accidentally realise, oh, I forgot to do this bit here or that bit there. That thing is huge. How many pickles is he planning on making? A full barrel, and then... Oh, okay, that makes sense. And then that much lime will go with it. Dang it! Nip under there. And is all of that like how this looks? Yeah. There's a block that side in there. Right, there's one there. So that's the one with that on, and then you have a block there, and... Right, okay, I can kind of see all of that. Like, hopper into here. Ooh, the contraption is slightly different because of where things have been placed. Is that right? No, we should have the space. We do have the space. What am I getting worried about here? We have the space to do this. Okay. So there was one there, but that comes in from the side, so it's 1, 2, 3. Then behind that one, I think we had a block. Then we had the comparator. Okay. It's a real squeeze. You had block, comparator block, I'm pretty sure. Right, there weren't anything below that. That's fine. I think it's got redstone on top of it. What's going on? Don't you just need to funnel bone meal into the dispenser? Says Beligarian Bavia. You are drastically underestimating the task at hand. Drastically underestimating it. Let's see. Yeah. Right, we haven't put the barrel in. That's kind of what's a bit confusing at this point. So now the barrel is in place. Good stuff. Right, a hopper pointing into the barrel, and then we get to attach more redstone to the side of it. You know, one little misstep here, and it's going to be awkward to build the whole thing again. So we take our time, we do it correct, we do it right. Y'all haven't even seen the pickle farm yet. It's a good one. How many pistons left in here? Yeah, they're not sticky though. Super Dry Dylan in capital letters says, dude, answer me. Moving on to another message. Jess says, I'd understand the complicated mess for this. Just a coral block and bone meal is all it takes, right? Okay, think through the steps. So if you have just a coral block and bone meal, right? Then you've got sea pickles. You got to move them into storage. You got to turn them into lime dye. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. Okay, that one faces out. The other one faces in with 2 blocks behind. It's extended over here. Thus meaning 1 here. Oh, why did I fall down? I pressed spacebar. Because of the elytra! They still haven't finished the elytra and scaffolding, I swear. I swear, they need to sort it out. Right. Cloudy Vinyl, thank you for gifting a sub to Chris Kiki89. Very kind of you to support our community with a gifted sub. Chris, be sure to say thanks in the chat. We always appreciate that. But pickles are a very British thing. They come in lots of varieties. I've not really heard of pickles being referred to as a British thing before. I'll be frank. I'll be Tony. I'll be Tim. Okay, so this is for the farm. So it could honestly, this could do with being disabled right now. In which case, we'll use some sort of input on the sides. And then we have that there. Right, we're going to need a block of mud. Oh my god. You try and build a farm, and the chest monster appears. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. I'm telling you, this game could move on from its current inventory system and be just an amazing tool for expressing your creativity. But instead, you're in the middle of expressing it, and you're constantly working with your inventory management. You know, it's a building game, but it's also an inventory management game. And not a very fun one. Right, that's a dispenser at the bottom. You could always have Scar test your redstone. My redstone is automatic. It does not need testing. Okay, that there, then a piston next to it. Or above it, should I say. I'm not even sure if Scar would understand what this is, either. We need black glass again, and we need bamboo. Oh, does that mean another one? I think that means another one. Oh, look at that, another one. Hilarious. Hilarious. Okay. Now, we built quite a bit of that. So I think it'd be smart just to double check some stuff. Although I've got to say, I think actually there's not much more to the redstone down there. That bit's all nicely put together. Right, we've got the barrel, the composter, and the block. Let's go and put a barrel in place. It is that one there. And then we don't have blocks directly above, so it's 2 composters. We have a little more space to work with here. It might be possible that it could be compacted compared to what it was before, but I am not going down that road. No, 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 no. I'm not going down that road. Isn't there like another hopper behind that one? Yeah. That one doesn't have a composter on. That's because of the cactus. Okay, and that one links up with yet another one behind it. Which I think is the input. So, when we go look at the one in front of the glass... See, here it comes from the side, right? Like, under the glass and to the side. And for us, I don't think we need to do that, so we're going to have it come in there. I might be mistaken, but I think it's fine. It's because we have to kill this with the cactus that it has to be offset. So yeah, that's all correct. Then we have the top part of the mechanism. Kind of looks like this isn't going to be in the way, but we'll build it identical. So we need observers and note blocks. Okay, okay. Maybe some andesite blocks, I don't know. Whatever. Observers, note blocks, note blocks. Do we got them? Do we got them? Running a little bit low. Running a little bit low. Oh, look at that! Wait a minute. There it is. Just monster grows again. Song is in the bottom left corner, says Tired Charizard. Yes, it is, yeah. Song is written on the screen for your convenience. Okay. So they face... downwards? Yeah, downwards. And then the one at the top faces outwards a little bit. Whew, okay. think we've got to build up the glass a little bit here. Get to the right kind of level. Yeah, so I need to place the next one from behind. This sort of stuff's always annoying. Uh-huh. Then that one goes downwards. And the rest should be easy now. Should be. Probably be. Did that scaffolding go in here? I really hope it didn't. Because that'll mess with things. We don't want items going into here. Lol, you're near a Hidden City Strawberry. Am I? What's that? Strike free and a warden spawn, says it's the Nars. I don't think there's any wardens around here. Okay. So over here, there's like one block above, and then that's the ceiling. Literally my last block. Great. Go grab a bit more. Opposite OZ25. Thank you ever so much for using the Amazon Prime subscription on me, my dude. Very kind of you to do that. Hope you're entertained and enjoying the stream, and thank you for supporting the channel via subscription. Much appreciated. Have you heard of the older Minecraft team crew, Team Crafted? Yeah, that rings a bell. Team Crafted rings a bell. When you say old, you got to remember I've been here since like 2011. You know, that kind of stuff was just normal. But then all these years went by. Okay. Can a warden spawn without a player being there? I think so, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think that tea has reached its conclusion. So, this is technically ready to go. No, it's not. I've missed, actually, quite a big element now that I think about it. There's this. Yeah, there's that. Like, I forgot that bit. So, we're going to have to put that in, I guess. A hibbity-hoobity hopper. Now, I put a barrel last time. I really could have actually done with using a decorated pot, but I kind of like the fact that we just stockpile tons of bone meal everywhere, so that's okay. Then here, I'm just going to have this thing go all the way back like so. Let's go ahead and then bring our composting forward. I called it composting. That is not what it is, but it does require composters on top of it. All the way around. Thank you very much. And that's that done. So now, bone meal should be feeding into the dispenser. Oh, look at that. We've got bone meal in here now. Right, so we can actually leave that to do its thing because it's kind of based on getting a stockpile of fuel. So as annoying as all these piston sounds are, we'll leave that running for a little bit. That's good. The next thing we've got to do, finally, is build the sea pickle farm. Gonna build it. Let's have a look. I don't know what's going to go next over here. So what I don't want to do is build into this space very much. I need to think about the dimensions of this farm a little more. So it's going to be raised up. That will actually be around the bottom of it. So let's say that is 1, 2, 3 blocks up. Right, we're going to go in a straight line over here. 1, 2, 3. So like, it's going to be somewhere in this space, I think. We can go look at the contraption. I don't know why. It's a problem not to. Oh goody, more things to do with the contraption. That's the point though. We love building contraptions with redstone. It's the point of it. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That'll help me build probably most of it. Maybe a second screenshot of like this level. That will remind me of a couple more details. Now, this thing's going to be built back a little ways away. So if we think about it like this, then you can see it bulges out to that side. I might want to flip this so it goes in the opposite direction. So It's going to bulge by 1 on one side, 3 on the other with the clock there. We could actually wire that up differently. So yeah, 3 on one, 1 on the other. Let's go back to Hermitcraft. Linda says if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. This is not overdone. This is just, it is what it is. I don't know why there's some resentment in chat today towards the pickle farm. I don't understand it. So if we build it over here, it could go 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on that side. Do I want to shimmy it over any closer to that contraption though? Okay, so the next factor we need is height. Didn't really think about that. Everstrew says chat's weird today. I guess they are. They take after me. It goes up by 2, and obviously we don't want it touching anything. So 1, 2 to there, and then there is like redstone here. So it's gonna have to go. I don't know if it'll get bud powered by some of that redstone. You know. I think it makes sense just to keep it in a straight line, honestly. Yeah, let's go with it being in a straight line. Okay. One thing to point out, we can actually sort of build it, like start building it in this space here too. But I reckon it comes close enough to that for us to not need to change this. Okay. So, put in these hoppers. I don't know if I'm putting in too many or too little. It doesn't really matter. We'll start at the front of the contraption and work our way back. I don't hate it, just to be clear. It's just a bit much, says Jess. I mean, tell me what you don't understand. I say this all the time. It's much better. Like, rather than, redstone brain hurts. Like, tell me what you don't get. Let's learn. Let me teach. Let me explain. You know? That's far better than just writing off redstone. Okay. Dude. Did that get pinged out? That shouldn't happen. I don't recall that happening over there. That did get pinged out, like... Oh. Interesting. I wonder if that ever happens over here, then. So there's, like, 1 block clearance there. And there's 1 block's clearance here. How does that pop out? With this one, if it popped out... Not sure where it would end up. Probably on top of there and then despawn. Huh. That's a bit funky, really, isn't it? Huh. What does it have to do to meet that requirement? I don't know. Very, very odd. Very odd. Rolf, but redstone brain hurts his usual stance. My brain just doesn't want to understand it for some reason. If you tell yourself that, then that'll be the way it is. You know? If you tell yourself you can't do something, you'll make it true. Anyway, for anyone here who wants to learn, I'm happy to explain as we go. In fact, now, as I said earlier, now is the time for explaining, because earlier all we were doing was copying. Now we're actually going to be building, so I can explain it as we go along. Let's see. Gonna need my screenshots for reference here. It's quite likely I might make a mistake, because I think I have to, like, rotate what I built in my head while I'm building it, so that's awkward. Oh, it might help if I rotate the image a bit. Oh god, wow, that's awkward. Yeah, let's think. So we can have the first bit of redstone kind of here. No issues. And then I want... Actually, I think it doesn't really matter what way around I build it. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is actually as big as this contraption is going to get. People make redstone harder than it is sometimes, says Thritoy. You could mean multiple things there. Sometimes the contraption you're trying to build is a lot simpler than you make it out to be. Which is kind of what happened with the sea pickle farm. trying to do some like really advanced high-speed stuff, and then I realized it's all going to be throttled by the speed of a hopper. So I've come up with a design here that's like actually deliberately slower. Of all things, you know. Yeah, this is actually like awkward looking at the screenshot. I'm gonna load up a second Minecraft and just go into the world on the other screen, because I need to reference lots of things constantly. Like you have to think about build order too, because you're working with water. Perhaps replacing the top block with a slab or a trapdoor could prevent the bamboo from phasing through, says Bot Leo. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. We'll give that a try actually. Let's go put a slab up there. Right, we don't want glass going into the system. And now we put a slab. I feel like I want glow liking on that. We get some glow liking real quick. I really like ender pearls, by the way. I don't think they used it as much as they could be. Yeah, that didn't really make too much of a difference, did it? But that's fine. Okay, so I've got the other world now. Let's log into it. We've got enough piston sounds going on, so I want to make sure the farm is off. Which it is. Yeah, okay, so I've got to put in coral with leaf blocks. The one in the middle, therefore... Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just do it step by step. I can't overthink this, really. Because otherwise I'll just be thinking about it too much. We just got to do this, I think. Right, so we have 2 blocks there that will keep this thing waterlogged. I could actually just put a 3rd leaf block in while I'm building this. Like, that just makes my life a lot easier. So put a 3rd one in the middle, and then, you know, that just takes care of that basically. No, we're going to need more water in a second. What am I thinking? So now we need our corals. Going to go with blue over here. And then let's go back to the other world. I guess build out some of the bits of redstone alongside it. So we're going to have an observer here, an observer the other side. Make our clock. This is going to be powered by a sticky piston, or sorry, controlled by a sticky piston. This means that it will actually become faster once we move it in and out of position. So this right here will turn the farm off. So the one additional thing that I need is for... Let's see. Okay, this is going to fill up with lime before it fills up with sea pickles. So once that barrel, which I think this is already getting a signal, yeah. This comparator, that piece of redstone, that's actually the signal we want to manipulate. It kind of looks like it's going to be tricky to manipulate. I think we might need a piston there to sort of transpose the signal downwards. Let's go grab sticky piston, because we're going to want to move something back and forth. Right, so when we want to turn this off, that piston will be extended. Let's go put a redstone block on it. This makes things kind of easy. Kind of easy. Gonna need a redstone torch somewhere here too. Gosh, this inventory is disgusting, isn't it? Oh, look. No, because there's a hopper directly alongside it. So we have to use something that holds the signal strength. What's the best... Isn't crafter isn't movable because it's got items in it. What's the best movable signal strength, peeps? I think you could probably actually use an oxidized copper bulb. Ah, I like this idea. I like this a lot. I don't think this is going to get powered. Like, that wouldn't power that, would it? No. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. So, we want to power it. Gonna need a torch somewhere here. Right, now it's gonna hold a signal. And then we're gonna use that here. So, that's gonna point into a comparator. So when we want to shut off this farm, that's gonna receive a signal. Okay, and then it just, whoops. So it's the equivalent of what it is right now. It's on. When we don't want it to be on, that will go down, and therefore the redstone will turn off. So that's how we control the farm on and off. Can you use any copper lamp or just oxidized? You can use any copper lamp, yeah. Any copper lamp. That one's waxed as well, I believe. I don't think there's any special properties between them. Okay, what am I looking at? I need a target block. Dude, there's got to be some stuff in this inventory that just ain't necessary right now. Target block. Wow, we're low on those. Need to get some more of that. I've been using a lot of wheat. Really quite glad that I installed some. I really fancy a second cup of tea. Would that be okay, peeps? If I made myself a second cup of tea. By the way, this target block is here to stop the redstone pointing into that block and locking this hopper. Which turns out, like, the rate at which it blinks, it doesn't really affect the contraption, but I still don't like that. Oh, I need a second target block. Wow. Okay. Post-project list involves making target blocks. Let's create a notepad and write that on it. Chat says it's okay for me to go make some tea. Well, that, how kind of you, chat. How kind of you. Target. So post-contraption, we need to make target blocks. Right, I don't want to leave you with these janky sounds, do I? Let's move away from them. Vibing with the music. Hey, you know what other music you can vibe with? My music. Which is not what you're listening to. I need to do that stream. I keep forgetting. I need to do, like, my own music on a stream soon. I feel like it'd be a fun little thing to do. Have a chat about it live again. Enough time has passed now that it means something different to me, so I think it would be kind of cool to chat about it again. Yeah, right. So while you're checking out my music, I'm going to go start preparing for a cup of tea. Okay, the kettle's going to need a minute. It's going to need a minute to boil. I'm going to have a decaf, actually. Decaf coffee. Janky Reef says, thanks to Xisuma streams, my 5-year-old American daughter refers to it as hot bevy. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. That's so cute. That's cool. Let's see. We got as far as this. Aha, right. The next bit of the contraption is awesome. It is awesome. I just do not know Actually, if we're going to build that bit, I need to think about the order we build things in a little bit here. I need that. I need some hoppers. Oh yeah, this thing needs bone meal too. Ah, we might end up. I think we're going to be okay. We might end up with a little bit of something interesting to do with bringing the bone meal over here, but I think it's going to work out. Let's see what happens though. So this is designed to work with 2 feeds of bone meal coming in, and then we need our other target block there, as you'll find out why in a minute. And then the rest of this is easy peasy, right? All just like that. And I believe I don't really need to modify anything here again, but I do need to put in some pistons. There are pistons on this farm. Then I need some white stained glass for the roof. I think we're done with the ochre. Let's put that away. And probably the note blocks. Need to free up some space here, don't we? Okay, so I want these to face downwards. And then the observers need to point into them. So, got one over there, one over here. Right, and now you can see what those do, right? Yeah, the next bit's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to go make that hot bevy though. So, put a pin in it. I will be right back, peeps. I'm back, peeps. Hope you didn't go anywhere. If you went somewhere and you're not listening to my stream right now, well, the things I'm gonna say about you don't want to hear. Although I guess you can't hear because you're not watching. Dang it! Jokes, 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 people. I'm not that mean. And we got a noise in the air. Let's go and give it a read. What do we got here? Luna Cupcake. 2 months. Thank you so much, Luna. Musho, appreciate it. Also, Xander Burr with the Prime 9 minutes ago. I missed that one, so thank you so much. Thanks for all the streams, X. Always love hanging here. No matter the game, with a chill environment, I always come learning something, even if I can only lurk sometimes. Well, good to have you lurking with us today. Wait, what's that over there? Oh no! Ah! Jeez, quick! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh wait, it was nothing. It was just, it was nothing at all. Say what? Say what? X wouldn't troll you like that. That one was for all the lurkers out there. Every time someone reminds me of lurking, I'm gonna end up doing that now. You know it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a filthy troll. It's my nature. Don't judge me. Why do I have a whole stack of bamboo here? Have I been picking that up from it coming out of here? That just does not seem right to me. Oh my god, has it filled up already? Dang, look, it's already filled up. That's crazy. Okay. Riff Rev says that grabs my attention. Matty says you deserve a creeper. Well, if I get creepered now, we'll know why. The gods have spoken. Okay, but honestly, if you're lurking, now's actually not a bad time to de-lurk, because we are about to do redstone magic. Although I say that and I realise that this is in the wrong spot, so the redstone magic will start now. Oh yes, it will. Right, so check this out, peeps. I absolutely love these copper bowls. Now I can't get up there. This is annoying. Right. Okay, let's go through what we've built, right? We're going to have a super fast clock to power the block below the dispenser, which powers the dispenser, but not the hoppers. So the hoppers can feed in at maximal speed. This dispenser is going to go on the sea pickle here. It's going to spread left and right. And you can see we've got some pistons here that are going to harvest that, okay? Now, how do we convert a super fast signal into a signal the right size for us is the question. Let's actually go ahead. I think we can just pretty much put this stuff like ready to go now. I don't think there's really much reason not to do this first. Where's my sea pickle as well? Why did I not pick that up? Grab the sea pickle. It'll be in the lighting bit. Also, I need some bone meal for this to actually work, so do I have any on me? A little bit. This will run out fast, I imagine. Yeah, it's going to run out because it can keep bone milling sea pickle even when it's fully grown. So, we've got a lamp, but this thing is too fast. Look, it's blinking like crazy, but it's just too fast. So, let's go ahead and slow it down by adding another one. It goes half the speed of the one before it. So when I put that one in, it's another half speed, right? Dude, we just ran out of bone meal straight away. Okay, now we just need to pass this on with a little bit of delay to all of that. Right, then one fires, then the other fires. You don't want them firing at the same time, so that the bone meal can be a little more effective is the idea. Okay, these sounds are loud, they're annoying, but that's the farm. Let's go ahead and turn it off, because now we've got to get bone meal into it. And it does occur to me that we might want to have a double stream of bone meal coming into this thing, but then it's just going to be siphoned from the same place, essentially, isn't it? Right, now I was talking about this might be a bit of a challenge or something like that. We're going to eventually one day put a skeleton in here. That's for sure. I think we're going to have to bring it around at this height here to... Yeah, and then it will point in like there. So this isn't really going to do much, this double input, other than stockpile. It's a shame it doesn't come in a little higher, because then I could possibly put like a barrel somewhere in the mix. But, you know, it's got a fair bit of space to back up to. Might also be smart just to pull it from somewhere way back here. Right? Like with all of this being quite... Because yeah, in fact, if you think about it, this is going to be pushed up. So we can't have it directly next to the cactus. But then again, the cactus doesn't need to be too tall, does it? So let's go ahead and correct that by doing that. Then I guess we pull it from there, put it in over here. Yeah, I'm a little bit bummed out by the fact that we got the super fast thing going on here, but we couldn't we're not really going to make that much use of it. That's fine. You know, that's fine. That's okay. Right. This is something I learned while I was doing this, or at least, you know this, but every now and then it kind of hits you over the head with it. You're often like throttled by stuff when you do fast farms. So you think you're building like a super fast sea pickle farm, but it's like that you're feeding it into a hopper. You know? There you go. Right, now we need composters, which we've got plenty of. Right, I can close my other client and get all my stuff back on the screen. That's wonderful. Wonderful, it's all back on the screen. That broke my brain. Why do comparators halve the blinking speed? They don't. They don't halve the blinking speed. This gets turned on and off every time it receives a redstone signal. Okay? So, it turns on, this turns on, that turns on. It turns off. This turns off. That's the... Oh, wait. It's probably a little easier if I run the clock to show you, because I think I'm not pulling the right explanation out of my brain. Let's try again. Let's turn it on, which we can now actually just do properly, right? Might be running a little inefficient because there's only going to be a tiny bit of bone meal going in. Yeah, I think the thing you want to look for is that it changes every time it gets a pulse. Every time this turns on, it gets a pulse. So it starts with a fast pulse, but because this is only turning on when that's on, you're halving the speed, and then you're halving it again. It's probably a little easier to demonstrate if we didn't have this on our clock, I think. Anyway, in theory, sea pickles... Oh my god, they're doing it! Oh, we've already got a stack! Oh, it's working! I love it. Okay. Awesome, awesome. That's it. Done. Finito. Contraption installed. And potentially working. I'm now kind of curious, like, what would it take to put, like, a bone meal thing right in here? Like, we can pull bone meal from 2 spots, put them into a crafter, right? Like, bone blocks and dye. But every one of those needs, like, a comparator pointing into it with another crafter. So you need... Let's use maybe the glass blocks here. So if you've got one there... Oh, actually, that might be the way to do it. Just, like, shimmy it in. No, that can't be it. Or it's here. Shimmy it into there. No, that's not it either. No, I'm not thinking about, like, what the full size of the contraption is. That's my problem. I'm missing, like, lots of redstone in my head. It's got to be like this. Crafter's got to point into a hopper or a storage, right? It's got to have a hopper pointing into it. Then you got to have that, and then a way for this redstone to, like, kind of get back to there. The footprint, I think, is a little too big. But I reckon there's a challenge to it. I reckon it possibly could be done. Let's go. Right, I want to go to a redstone world to show you the bulb thing, and then we'll mess around with that for a second. So, the bulb thing is probably better demonstrated with a button. Okay, let's go power the first one, right? They all turn on. What happens when we power it again? The first one turns off. But the next one is still on because it doesn't change until it receives power, right? We pressed the button, we gave this power. So if I do that here, it'll turn that one off. It'll turn the next one, right? Anyway, so now let's give it power. Like, those all changed because these ones got turned on and turned on the comparators. When I press it again, we're only turning off. So this doesn't turn off because it's just become unpowered. It's only when it receives power that it changes, right? Like, it's toggling its state. So now you can see it's sort of going every other, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I probably haven't used the best wording. Comparator needs 2 signals then, says Emil Jason. The comparator is reading the state of the copper bulb, and the copper bulb changes when it gets powered. So when this becomes unpowered, it doesn't actually change the state of the one in front of it until this gets powered again. So this receives 2 signals for every time that is, like, every 2 here creates 1 there. So then 4 creates 2 here, which creates 1 there. That's the way to look at it. Alright. Rando got it. Awesome. I'm glad you got it. I think I've come up with a better explanation now. Let's go ahead and do this. Right, so everything's on, okay? But remember, a comparator turning off doesn't change it. So 1 input, 2 input, we get 1 to the next level. 3 input, 4 input, 1 goes here, and then it changes to there. But you know, we've now got to do 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we get 1 down there. Alright? That's the way it works. Next thing I want to do is grab some barrels and just see, like, let's look at this in a test world for a second. We're going to want our crafters... Oh my god, no, this is actually potentially horrid. That space that we've left there may never get used because, like, we also need to pull a signal out of the barrel itself to say you've done enough. I don't know if there's room for, like, inputs like that. If there is, maybe. Let's have a look. Okay. We've got to get our redstone brain on now. I need a block. So you're going to have comparators up top. Oh, wait, I've got comparator here. Right. Helps to clear out your inventory sometimes and just put in the things you know you're going to need. Right, there you go. Right, you need comparators for that. You need comparators at this level that have comparators pointing into them. Yeah, this is where this way of doing things doesn't work because we start to take up too much space, right? Can't do that on either side, but I think what we can do is work with signal strength if we keep it too wide. So if we do this and put these here, okay, you're learning redstone, peeps. That's what you're here for. You're going to learn redstone today. We create a signal strength of 9 on each of these redstone. That'll only update when this... Sorry, these need to be 8. When we've got a fully crafted thing here, okay, it's like bone block or simply just turning it into white dye. That's going to change to 9 once it becomes a full signal. So then up at this level, we need some sort of T flip-flop, right? Like an on-off state, I think. Also, we can actually shimmy these around if we want to as well. If we're not satisfied with where they are. I think the thing I'm going to struggle with is this idea of, like, overriding it based on this. Actually. Okay. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. I think I can see it all. Right, but we need to go underground a little bit because I haven't built this in the right place. Let's go grab an axe. Let's go underground a little bit here. I think I can see everything that we need. Okay, so we swap that around. So now those signals are still interacting. We can also pull the signal here. And let's just say, rather than say it has to be full, it just needs to reach signal strength 9, the contents here. I think this will work, because once they're signal strength 9, nothing's going to happen back here. Okay? So remember, those are set at 8, and it's 9 that they'll create a redstone signal. That redstone signal needs to make its way to around here. I think we're going to have observers facing upwards and pull from down below. Maybe with a note block. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Like, there might be a slightly more elegant way, but I'll just do it the way that I can see. Actually, we can make this very compact without note blocks just by... Oh, actually... Yeah, we can. We can. Okay, let's do that, right? So now the signal just goes down and across. And then here, we want that to point into there. This to point into there. Interesting. Wow, that's actually like too wide and does everything we want. Okay, interesting. So, this one is going to make bone blocks. And it, in theory, could start doing that now. Oh, it gets double signal powered, but it doesn't matter because 2 bone meal goes in. That might actually like make a mistake at some point in time. Interesting. On the opposite side, we're going to make... right, look at that. Okay. So making a single one is a lot trickier. It means we need a clock when that's at signal strength 9, which would mean having a T flip-flop down here to activate some sort of clock. I'm not so confident about this one because I've got a feeling the flip-flop might get bent out of shape at some point. But really, okay, so what we want to do here is say, if you've got signal strength 9... Yeah, how do I rip the T flip-flop out here? Isn't this thing is, let's just assume this thing is always going to have signal strength 9. It's about the one up top over right. So let's take that out. That's not part of the equation. When this reaches signal strength 9, we've got enough items up here. So we just need a clock and we just need a piston, I think. But again, it's going to work through an observer. I kind of don't want it to work that way. So let's go ahead and do that. In fact, this thing might be far better off not being symmetrical, I think, because then stuff starts to touch. Okay, so let's say we don't actually need any of that. We go and grab a sticky piston. And we put it about here. Yeah, no, we still need the thing from the other side. The problem now is that we want to get them to compare because we don't want to use a flip-flop. That's the issue. And I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, there's some hot baby. I mean, maybe using the flip-flop isn't so bad. Let's say, okay, we now know that this goes outside the footprint that we want to use. So let's try and make it work with a flip-flop. It's the same setup we've already got. For that signal strength 9, right? I like doing it that way around. Take that away because we're going to have a clock. Now, that is actually, like, workable because then we have this. Now, something that you can do is have an always on clock that points into there, and so it's like you're overriding it this way around. So if I want to do this the lazy way, that's powering that block, which will send dye up there as it has done. Okay, that is not working because it's powered. So, this is now how it works. Okay, let's simulate it filling up. It's going to fill up to, like, there, I think. Then that just changed to 9 and it stopped. Someone comes along and takes out some dye and it gets going again. Look, the, we did it! We did it! We did redstone! Nice! Right, now we've got to go see if that actually fits. Oh, this stopped, by the way, over here. It's probably because I was messing around with that. Or because we ran out of bone meal. It's just because we ran out of bone meal. Okay, good to know that works. Again, give it a little test. Like, now the signal strength is 10. Okay, that's another important thing to point out. Like, 10 turns that into 9, so it breaks it. But if this happens naturally and you don't put extra items in, that kind of thing doesn't happen. So, yeah, this is now broken, even though that's not full again. We can fix it by doing that. So, yeah, that's just because I'm doing things manually here and not doing it properly. So, there you go. There you go. It might be possible. Let's go have a look. Thank you for the GGs in chat. Hope you learned something. See, this is what I was saying about redstone, right? Like we've got to learn redstone. Dude, this will fit in here. Oh no, it won't, because that block can't be a hopper. I might end up doing something where we just, you know, go and put in a trapdoor on the other side, or I might like have another look at that design. An easy way to finagle it is like you put the barrels here, and then the hoppers go one behind, and this can still read from a hopper. So items go into the hopper, feed into the barrel, and then when the hopper's back up, that's when we take the signal here. So that means we can look at it like it's pushed back one block. So we need the hoppers on either side, then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So a hopper in that space, a hopper in that space. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's doable. I think it's actually doable to squeeze in. That's what I've always found that really gratifying about redstone, is like finagling things into small spaces. That's gratifying. Let's see how it's doing around the front as well. Lime dye is in production. We kind of want to see some sea pickles in there, I tell you. I don't think any are getting through, but boy, it looks like it's close to. If we spend a little more time here, I think they're going to start filtering through. Which, in theory... Does that mean because we pull the signal to turn the whole thing off from here, I think that means that the lime dye can actually, like, not get fulfilled? That's not how it... I'm sure that's not how it works with the cactus one, though. Let's double check that assumption, like... Oh, wait a minute. Important detail. It locks the hopper there. Ah. Right. Now that's curious, because... So when this thing is... When we get... Okay, sea pickles are actually starting to filter through now, right? Yeah. So let's think this through a little bit. We're not done just yet. By the way, Soviet Seal, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it and hope you're entertained enjoying the stream. Dark and Duck says it's always fun when things work out. It is, my dude, it is. Okay. So we lock this hopper to stop more from coming in. But what we've done here is extrapolated that to the whole sea pickle farm, which is why it's currently blinking a lot, because it gets it from there. So it's quite possible that we haven't picked to take this from the right place. I think what we sadly, actually, I say sadly, it might not be that bad. I think what we need is both. We need like an AND gate here, and we need to pull from that piece there, that piece of redstone. Okay. So we need to turn this. Okay, this can be done. That being said, it's on a slab because it's next to a hopper, so we have to pull from this block here and create an AND gate, which, oh, this could be incredibly simple if the signals are like the right way around. So, yeah, when the lime runs out, okay, let's go ahead. Now it's an AND gate. Now it requires both of them. It's a shame that that bit's running off of, like, a sticky piston, because it means it, like, makes a lot of noise while the stuff's filtering through. So, let's say the sea pickle's full and this is off, and then we take a bunch of lime out, then that would turn on. Yeah, I think the AND gate is the correct logic. So now it requires both of those to fill up. Hey, look at us! We're doing redstone and logic and stuff. Oh, brain smarts all over. They call me a derp. Can you believe it? They call me a derp. Oh, this wasn't derpy. This was redstone extraordinaire. Come on. Admit it. You're impressed. Right, let's... Well, there's not a lot that can fit in here redstone-wise, is there? Oh, we should totally make some more crafters too when we go back. Right, I want to get away from these jangly sounds in my eardrum now. Composter don't belong in there. Also, this is a redstone overflow box, so everything needs to be split up. Well, that can get packed away. Okay, things go in there. Things go into here. Junk goes into the trunk. And then that makes it nice and easy to see the last of it. That's it, we can pack away now. We can pack away. Cool. Almost. Actually, I'm going to leave the crafting bench here. Leave the crafting bench here. Nice. Do the dye, and the campfire, and that one, this one, that one. Looks like I've got it memorized. Organisation, my friends, it's worth putting the time and effort into, because now we just walk away. We're like, dang, we're done here. See you later. Right, I'm going to leave my camera account on, though. Just to let that all fill up, I think. Let's go get that on here. Yeah, that was pretty dope. We did it. DTH, thank you for the nice message, man. I'm alright. I have to keep doing it. I have to keep doing the redstone. You gotta practice to keep the concepts in your head. Ember Ellis says, I'm impressed that I think I understood what was going on. Yeah, you can do... I reckon most of you can do redstone, you know? Like, a lot of redstone is just about understanding a little bit of logic and, you know, the concepts of what each redstone component does. Putting it together looks a bit like clunky and awkward and complicated, but it's all about just understanding what each little thing does and what's required of your contraption. And that can get complicated, but you can also do things in a simple way too. It doesn't always have to be complicated. And that's important. Right, I need to start, like, getting some of these chests cleared out, really. So we'll go dump a bunch of this into the sorting system. Okay. Any more? We'll take it all. Right. And where's the camera account? Is it loading? I think it loaded. The best part of any project is getting rid of the shulker monster created by said project. Yeah, it is actually. Gem is so jealous right now. Why is Gem jealous? Does she need sea pickles? I just had an idea that I think totally doesn't work. I was like, what if we sold a sea pickle pass, right? That blatantly violates permits, right? But then again, I'm not selling sea pickles. Someone just has a pass to come here and grab some, right? It definitely sounds sus. She is selling them. Oh, all right. So, okay. I didn't know there was a sea pickle shop, actually. I was looking for one because I wanted the sea pickles so bad. I probably would have ended up just buying them and putting off making a farm. I mean, I love making a farm, but sometimes you're just like, there's other stuff I want to do right now. Hey, let's go sleep in our new bedroom, which totally isn't decorated yet. I feel like the big hurdle is understanding the applications for redstone. Yeah, maybe. Okay. But, like, make the application your own. Like, if you want to add a door in a base, that's a real good place to start, because it's like sticky pistons move blocks, and you learn to do some basic wiring, right? And as the concepts get a little bigger, it'll probably come to you a little more naturally, I imagine. Yeah, okay, let's craft up some copper. We've got to go age some blocks. This stuff is all for sorting, by the way. Some of it was once for some sort of project that I was doing. Yeah, let's go age these. Pearl brought her out for the snazzy trees. Yeah. What was the distance between them? Wasn't it 4 blocks? Let's just go 5. I'm pretty sure it was 4, but we'll go 5. Are we being raided by Pixel Riffs? I saw Pix, you were playing an interesting looking game earlier. Thank you for bringing your peeps over here. Welcome all the raiders. Thank you for 73 months. Awesome, my dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, it looked interesting. Looked like a little platformer but puzzle game. There's actually a game that I played a long time ago. I streamed it. It's called Akura or something. And I've been waiting for the longest time for it to come out. And it's actually coming out in like a week and a half, I think, like 10 days, something like that. But they renamed the game to Sky and Seas or something like that. And it's a puzzle game, but it's got this like old school NES kind of graphical feeling to it. It's not a platformer, it's like a top-down map explorer. Oh, dude, I have grossly underestimated how many of these I had. I didn't look. I was just like, go lay these down. They're going to take up the whole area. And to be fair, I don't exactly need them to age quickly, and I'll probably be in the world a lot today. So I'd say what we're doing right now is probably pretty unnecessary. But might as well give most of them a good chance, right? Good chance of aging fast, and then the rest we'll just put down the back here. So a row at the back. Like where's the area where we're going to influence the least? I don't know. I'm gonna lay them down here. I'll do. Yeah, animal. It's really interesting. I recommend it, says Pixel Riffs. I'll probably put it on my Steam list. Oh yeah, that's the thing. We don't cover up these. We don't cover up these lamps anymore. I've got quite a few games on my Steam list that are like looks interesting, but I'll never get around to playing them. The only time I really play games is like either on stream, or maybe I'm on holiday and I got a little bit of downtime or whatever. Let me make a note. So we've got to make target blocks, we've got to make crafters, and I've got to put animal on Steam. I'm gonna wishlist that, because you never know, like maybe when you're picking your next game, you look through your list, that one's on sale. I'll give it a go, who knows. Wow, that aged instantly, says Strand. Did anything age in... Oh, that one aged. Yeah, technically they can pretty much age the moment you put them down. It's just very unlikely, but you do see it. Dare we ask how big your Steam list is? It's got about like 5 or 6 games on it, I think. I tend to add stuff and then prune it later as well. Because like eventually you're just like, I'll probably never get around to playing that one. What do we say? Target blocks I can do manually. Crafters require dispensers. And we've only got 4, so we need strings and sticks. Wait. Crafters don't require dispensers. No, they don't. They require droppers, don't they? Yeah. So like there's your dropper plus redstone. Okay. Might just up to use this. As much as I love my auto crafter, like once you picked out all the materials you need for something, you're just gonna slap it in here. So dispensers is basically its main use. So we need 3 stacks of redstone, which I'm sure is somewhere in here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I should really leave block behind for the filter. Yes, you can criticize me. This is not organized. Let's get a whole stack. Wasn't it crafting benches and iron? Crafting benches and iron. Crafting bench, wood, this one here. Okay, let's make all of that. That give us 5, just short of 5. Crafters, bam, done it. And it goes. And target blocks. And target blocks. Got 6 left over. That will go into here. Target block. Target block. That didn't work. Okay. Then 4 lots of redstone, right? Dang, I think I need to grab a redstone box. Starting to run low. There you go. Got the target sorted too. That's how you play this game proper. Keep it all stocked up. Nice. Nice. Hey X, really like how the base is turning out and I'm loving the vibe this season. Anything in particular you enjoy about the season? Yeah, I love all the social interactions. That's been a lot of fun. It's pretty antisocial at the moment. Only Cleo's on. A little quiet this time of day sometimes. Thoughts on Eurovision, says Fawn Seat Rocks? None. I have 0 thoughts on Eurovision. The music has a bit of a medieval taverny vibe today. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. Okay. Dude, I'm male again? Oh, that'll be Hypno, probably. Let's go see. What do we get? Yep, that's Hypno, that's Hypno. Let's go put Hypno on the leaderboard. We'll check for some profits in the shopping area too. Do you have any more plans for Pig Science? Yeah, I think on a live stream we'll try and get like a big group of us. Oh yeah, by the way, Cub fan just going woo, over here. Look at this. I love the way like you fly into this area and stuff loads. Like I saw the sand down here kind of come into existence. Wait. Oh my god, there's even more now. There's like trees around the outside and oh my god, this house has been like blown up out of the ground, but it's empty inside for now. Look at that. Ooh. Dude, this is some crazy stuff going on here. Are there mobs? No, well, this is glass, isn't it? They're not mobs, they're blocks. There's random blocks on top of Doc's thing. And mobs could probably spawn on them if they're in... Where am I going if they're in darkness? We've got to go do this hermit head thing first. What are those? They look really... Oh, the dispensers. Oh, and skulks. Sort of skulk thing going on there. Okay. Hypno heads. Coming in for a placeholder. Nice. One more on the leaderboard. Very good. Exclusive previews. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's just hype. Just get you more hyped for the episode. That's all. That's new too, I think. Huh. It's like a little truck. It's a cool truck. Vehicles are cool. Yeah, super cool. Right, we gotta go do the profits. Gotta check for them. Uh-huh. That's been there a few weeks, this Strandberg. Oh, okay. So, I have grey. Hey! What's the 1 diamond for? I don't know. But hey, that's 10. Blue. And lime. Well, we made 10 diamonds today, peeps. Maybe more... Copper shop. Copper shop. By the way, for the... Right. When I build stuff, I generally need like a canvas of inspiration. Like over here, we saw what was going on. We sort of extended the ideas and built something really cool. Alex and Duram, 1981. Thank you for 2 months of support. Very much appreciate you coming in with the Prime. Thank you. I'm thinking... Now, I definitely don't want to, like, take the style that you see here. But there's elements of this that I could use, I think, as, like, a bit of a building base. For something So maybe even try my hand at doing the glass thing. I have not done that, and now I'm seeing lots of others do this, and it's probably not as difficult as you think. You know, it's just a bit. It's kind of like building custom trees. Like once you give it a go, you'll get the hang of it. I get that impression. Shall we sleep? Let's go sleep. Yeah, I kind of want to use Tango, what Tango's got going on, as like the blueprint for my inspiration. So to build something that complements it, I don't want it to be the same thing again though. That's what I'm trying to make clear is that as a builder, I find it really difficult to start with nothing. I really need other things to reference to, and so maybe like somewhere down here, we build a copper factory of some sort. I'm already starting to think though, like if it's going to be a copper factory, I can already think of some elements I'd do quite different to this anyway. I think the thing that I want to capture though is like the bold use of color. So the copper has a very, so if you imagine that like the nether wart was copper and then this was some complementing teal or turquoise color, then you've got the right kind of color balance, I think, for a copper shop. So I might do something like that. And then put it over here, so it like complements that because it's inspired by it to some extent. Without, you know, I haven't made it clear about building the same thing again. So yeah, I was kind of thinking of doing like the copper shop around there, perhaps. And then the area really starts to fill out a bit, doesn't it? Scar helped Tango out for the smoke. Oh, okay, right. I think I could. Maybe it's one of those things that you do it and then you're like, oh no, I need tips. I need much more help with this. But if you look at what it is, it's like random blocks spaced out, a little bit of gradual fade at each different level. You know, it looks like the kind of thing, like once you get the knack for it, you can do it. Like landscaping. I've gotten the knack for that now. Let me go show you the latest bit of landscaping I've done and it'll make sense. You have to kind of build rules that tell a little bit of a story about the area and make sense. And when we talk about randomization, it's more about like patterns and algorithm. Like things have to have a reason, as opposed to just like, hey, I mixed these 3 blocks together. It's like, you know, coarse dirt is a part of this, but it's always on the edges, right? Little things like that just subtly tell stories. What I did over here was put in an azalea with glow lichen and then moss next to it, and there's a few of these. Right? Now, you don't need to actually notice that's what's going on, but because it's consistent, it will just feel right. It will start to feel like there's rhyme and reason to why this was laid out like this. And I could go even further and add some lore about, like, you know, Ren's got this whole thing with the moisture. I don't know what my equivalent might be, but, you know, it causes this little thing to sprout and you get some of this off the side of it. You can do all of that too. But I see it like that. I see it like a technique. Once you get the hang of the fundamentals, you can really kind of roll with it. Let's go put our diamonds... Ooh, I just had a bit of an idea. So I have this little diamond thing in the entrance now. Maybe I should put my, like, overflowing diamonds into, like, a diamond purse. There's got to be a cool way... Wouldn't it be cool if we had, like, a transparent container? Because then I could... put the diamonds in it and you could see like them. Oh yeah, don't forget the total. 1080 we're up to 1080. Not bad really. Calligraphus has put them in the pot, but you can't see them when they're in there. That's the thing, you can't see them in there. Right, I'm gonna go grab some of these sea pickles and we're gonna put them in this area. HD sales, high diamonds, right, 1080p. I was waiting for that joke. What about when I get to 1920? Oh, look, numbers. Ah. Oh yeah, I've been coming over here and periodically pulling out some mangrove leaves and shoveling them back into the base. I don't know if I need to pull any resources. Like I was thinking, might be worth getting a bunch of these in the sorting system so that all the dye boxes have the appropriate amounts. So like, let's just go ahead and take the bottom row on each of these. And get all of this squelching again. And then they'll go into the dye boxes. Oh look, I came over to here to get sea pickles. Now filled up my inventory with junk. What a wally. What a wally. Now, if I had a shulker box, that would have taken care of everything. I have actually made a bit of a habit lately of taking shulker boxes with me places, but apparently not today. I think I'm going to have to just start this next round of sorting, or maybe just do it manually for this moment. Let's do that, look. See, this is what I'm talking about. Right, make sure all of these are full, so when I grab them for a future project, we're good. We don't need to worry about nothing. Definitely learned some lessons again doing this in survival. I think what I might want, like next season, is maybe more of those filtered. And then this whole overflow system, I think it needs to be a little more integrated and like maybe more verticality here. So, like there's an easy way to get from here down a little bit and then have all that storage here. Because you kind of want to stay... this is a decent sized room. You don't have to run around too much. But when you start running down corridors to put a few items away because you're still doing your inventory management stuff, like you're spreading it out a bit much. So... I'm torn between that idea for a future Hermitcraft is like just iterating on what we've got there, or going for like a way more natural corridor one where it's like more spaced out, but that kind of, I don't think that's going to be as good. Okay, so we've got the green dye. We're going to come over here. We're going to take the lime dye. Oh my god! So it's a good thing that we sorted out that redstone. It might be possible. Okay, this thing... Yeah, look, this is eventually... Hang on a second. You're locking that because this is full over here. Right, that makes sense. What happens when this starts to back up here, right? I think we're going to need to add a little bit of redstone here to interact with this AND gate. I think that's going to be a thing we need. Right. Sea pickles, we want them. I'll take all of the sea pickles, thank you. I'm going to make a note of that so I don't forget that I want to do that. You would hope by the next season we'll have had an inventory update, please, Mojang. I really don't think they're going to do it. And I genuinely think that, yes, it's a big risk to take, but you could come out the other side of that making this game even stronger. I really think, like, building is hindered by constant inventory management. And if you were just to rethink the whole inventory, I mean, like stacks and the way we've treated everything, you've only got this much space and a storage container only has that much space. If we really rethought a lot of this stuff, we could create an experience where your creativity is just so much easier to access while you're building. You know, like... Perhaps even doing away with colored blocks and just having colored dye that you magically keep. Like maybe there's just a dye button and it shows you how many dyes you've stored up, and you can store 1,000,000 lime dye on your player if you want to. But then like when you go to place a concrete block, you choose if you want it to be this color or that color, right? Like you have a toggle for color, then you have a toggle for shape, and then all of a sudden, all you need is like your color dyes are magically stored. You know, you've accumulated this much paint or whatever inside of your inventory, and then your concrete block, let's say it just stacks to 1,000. All right, now you've got 1,000 blocks to build with right in this one little slot here. And when you go to place it, you've got your, you know, I want to pick a different color, I want to pick a different shape, and bam, you're building quicker with more shapes, more colors, maybe even textures too. Crazy ideas, I know. I'm not going to use all of these... Wait, where are these going to go? Do they have a home? I was talking about this earlier, wasn't I? Kelp is kind of like my... I think I need to change the color of the kelp to blue, so it's more like ocean related. And then this will make more sense, I think. Let's go and put all of those sea pickles in there. And then I'll take a little bit with me, I think. Right. Just doesn't feel like Minecraft's as peshy. Yeah. Fair enough, but Minecraft does not feel like the game it was 10 years ago. Right? Like, it's changed over time. Dude, I did not know sea pickles could just sort of be placed. Well, I probably did because I covered it in a snapshot and then just forgot. So yeah, I love this idea that underneath these trees are where these fall down. So, even out here a little bit, just around the base. Now, again, talking about subtle rules and stuff, if you just see these underneath trees each time, it'll naturally tell you the story it needs to tell you. And that's just genius. So props to Pearl for realizing that the sea pickles, you know, go ever so well. Like that. And then we got this one over here. Put a 4 in there, because why not? And yeah, now you just got some of those, you know, dropping from your trees. Makes total sense. Total sense. Got quite a bit of grass already here. Have one on there as well. Cool. Eddie Demon, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, then we got this tree here. And this one's branches extend out a fair bit, so let's not be afraid to have a few like falling a little further out, I guess. Is what I'm getting at. Okay, and that's it. That'll be it. This tree I haven't finished working on yet, so that one's gonna have to wait. That one's gonna have to wait. Oh, by the way, we didn't get around to it today, but I think what I might put in the middle here is like a turtle sanctuary. That could be really cool. We could also build a bit of a scaffold structure coming off of these two things, which would help reduce those flat walls that we got going on. Yeah, that kind of inspiration hit me. I thought that was cool. But I got to work on the Rem biome out the front there next. That's a big thing. How to enjoy Minecraft as a new Minecraft player? Dude, just explore the game, man. There's so much to do and see in Minecraft. It's awesome. So yeah. How can one make a pickle tree, Xisuma? I don't know. I'll leave that for you to figure out, my dude. You might have guessed that my stream time is wrapped up for today. Hope you all have been entertained and enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you'd be so kind as to check out my music before you head out of here today. Soulside Eclipse on Bandcamp, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, you know, the streaming platforms. It's free to listen to. I'm going to go look for someone to raid right now. Riggedy raid. Who are we going to raid? Let's find a Minecraft channel. Let's see. Right, got one for you. Just going to send you to a random channel today. So I hope you enjoy what you find. And I'll see you around. I'll be back hopefully Friday, but there might be 15-year anniversary stuff going on. So yeah, I'll see you when I next see you. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.